Welcome back to PrepForge's Spring Boot series. Today, JdbcTemplate versus JPA. These are two levels of abstraction over the same database, and choosing between them is about how much control over the SQL you need versus how much mapping you want done for you. The analogy, JPA is a tour bus, comfortable, fixed routes. JdbcTemplate is a rental car. You drive, and you choose every turn. And here's the spoiler. They're not rivals. Mature applications often use both. JPA and Hibernate form an object relational mapper. You work with entity objects and their relationships, and the framework generates the SQL, manages the persistence, contacts with caching and dirty checking, and tracks changes. It shines for transactional, object graph-centric work. Load an order with its line items, mutate them, and let Hibernate figure out the inserts and updates. The cost is in direction, sometimes surprising SQL, and a learning curve around fetching and flushing. JdbcTemplate sits close to the middle. You write the SQL yourself, provide a row mapper to turn rows into objects, and Spring handles connection management, statement preparation, and exception translation. Look at how naturally each tool fits its job. With JPA, you load the order, add an item, and dirty checking flushes the change on commit. No SQL in sight. With JdbcTemplate, the sales report is exactly the SQL you wrote, a group by aggregation with predictable performance, mapped by a one-line lambda. Forcing that report through JPA would be awkward. Forcing the object mutation through JDBC would be boilerplate. So, the interview-ready summary. Reach for JPA when the domain is an object graph you mutate transactionally and you value mapping convenience. Reach for JdbcTemplate, or JUC, which adds type-safe SQL when you need precise queries, bulk efficiency, or report shape joins that JPA models awkwardly. And the pragmatic answer that wins. They coexist. JPA for the bread and butter crud and aggregate persistence. JdbcTemplate for the handful of performance-critical queries where the SQL must be exactly what you wrote. That's JdbcTemplate versus JPA, not rivals, but tools for different jobs. Next in the series, at OP and Aspects, the machinery behind Spring's annotations. Like, subscribe, and drill more at PrepForge.net.